All right, all right, all right. Sorry, I'm still loading up Twitch itself. Yes, I know I'm live. Thank you. Show me the stream manager, please. Not you. Slice of torso and hands of Arthur Chesterfield. I need the slice of torso and hands of Thomas Ryland. Never thought that aliens would be FAA compliant. Goodness, how long was that? How long was I out? Like 10 minutes? God dang. And oh shit, and I didn't open fucking TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak, I need you to open. I need you to open. I'll click on you again. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Oh, goodness. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just had the worst
Sorry,
headache.
Mr. Flash said he'll catch you again later, because, well, he was wanted, so.
That's fine. I had the worst headache in the world.
Well, I noticed. I came in there, and then suddenly you went outside to have a bowel movement, so.
Yes,
Tacos, was
well,
it?
that was something, that's for sure.
Come on, let's get you to the wagon, eh? I had a nice conversation with Mr. Flash. He wanted to give you a donation.
Yes, yeah, he mentioned that, and that's exactly when my headache took me, but of course.
Well, he's still in the town somewhere. I just saw him. See if I can find him quickly. I'm just going to see if I can find Mr. Flash for the preacher, because he wants to give him a shot.
Yes, of course.
Oh, there he is. Look right there. Hello.
I'm very sorry about that. Headache got me at the worst time.
Oh. Okay, I want to make this donation to the church.
Well, very much obliged.
Please forgive me and thank you much.
You're forgiven, sir, and think about what we talked
about.
Put
it in a blanket. Don't touch it.
Yeah, happy holidays. I'll see you at the next service.
Happy holidays.
Thank you, Father.
All right. Well, I guess that's all that.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Flash's horse seems. Oh, let me get the door for you.
Oh, much obliged.
There you go.
Thank you.
Keep yourself warm now.
There we go. Right, are we everybody we're going to be?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Good, good. Let's just let this man walk very, very slowly past. There we go.
Thank you kindly. Was a lovely sermon today, Mr. Thomas.
Yes, it was. Thank you. That was lovely.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I didn't know that thing about what was it? Hanukkah or whatever it is?
Yeah, Hanukkah. It's what's the actual name of it? Celebration of Lights? Maybe? I forget. But
I don't know.
Yeah, the
I'm
idea.
very interested, though.
Yeah, a small miracle, but a miracle nonetheless, and one that gave and still gives people hope. I like that story.
That was very nice,
very
actually.
Lovely, very lovely.
Well, small kindnesses can grow into much larger ones, I find. Let me get these horses out the way for you.
Did the law end up charging that man with assault, or?
I don't think so. No, I said I was gonna press charges. He seemed very he was very apologetic afterwards. He said that he had a bad experience with a priest growing up.
That's what I overheard. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So he was very apologetic. He said, I'm not that person, and that he sort of saw that person's face and sort of lost it. I gave him some words of wisdom.
Good for you. Actually, Mr. Flash said that he had a good conversation with you as well.
Yes, he is also another man that's seen his fair share of troubles and been trouble on occasion. But the thing is people who come to me and say, Father Ryland, I'm worried that I'm an evil person, that I'm doing wrong. Well, those people, they have the forethought to come to me and to say that, and the part of them that, the part of them that wants to do that, that's a good part of them, and that's a good sign.
Exactly. I did say to him, though, you actually have to be sorry. You can't just say it.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I said if you say you're sorry, I'll believe you, but when it comes to the afterlife, when it comes to heaven and hell, God don't see words. He sees hearts, and he'll know exactly what you believe in your heart.
What I did understand about Mr. Flash is he already runs a business. He's a gunsmith. He's good money in that. And then he's getting himself into trouble. The other day he was telling me you kidnapped the bloody lawman.
Yeah, I reckon that he finds himself lost to anger. He doesn't do it for them. He doesn't do crime for money. He gets lost to rage, which is something that a lot of men have to deal with, and it's not easy to fight that demon inside of you,
Exactly. But it was a very nice sermon either way. And I got a bunch of people in for you, didn't I?
You very much did, Mr. Gruffy. I appreciate that.
Well, I told you I would. Every week, that's going to be my job it is. I'm going to come on a Sunday. I'm going to go around the town and saying it's bloody church time. Get your asses in there.
Oh, goodness, language.
Sorry.
But
yes, that was very nice of you. I will say, I liked that Miss Lydia, which was handy, because when I go to the transit, I have to get a uniform. And they tell you the colours, but you have to sort of choose the things yourself. Or I asked her if she could do that for me, and she can, so that's going to help out a lot.
Oh, yes, Miss Lydia is a wonderful seamstress or tailor. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I mean, I'm a long way off my uniform. I've only just been taken on as a trainee, but I do get it. I'd like it to look nice, and I think she'll do a good job.
That's wonderful. So you did get that job at Transit. That's wonderful to hear.
Yes, I did. I had my interview after church last week, and they said they'd be very happy to have me. And so, in the new year, I have to start the training program. But yes, I'm taking on as train conductor and coachman. And I'll help out with the trolleys and stuff like that if I can. But mostly I'm down as coachman and train conductor.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Well, obviously, I ride your coaches on Sunday and when if I see you. But when you get a train going, my goodness, you send me a telegram. I'll try to be there for that. I'll take a train ride with you just to take the train.
Oh, well, yes, I'd love to. And, of course, you can hire those smaller trains for events if you want to put something on for the church, or even just a stagecoach for a picnic or something. Just let us know, and we're happy to help.
Huh. I was thinking that as well, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Jack here, he's going to be doing no school in Saint Denis, isn't he? For the orphans and that.
Right.
Well, why don't one Sunday he said that the orphans were too a bit nervous to
school trip sort of thing. Yeah, we could do on the train maybe.
Oh, we could always bring the preacher down there, couldn't we? To the city.
Or
have a sermon in the soup kitchen or something.
You could.
Sure.
You bring the kids up to Valentine on the train, because they'd love that.
True.
I mean, that's a way of getting them out of the city. They'd enjoy it.
That is true. Of course, we gotta wait for some of this weather to break before you let little children run around in the frozen mud. But I reckon Valentine is a child's paradise. Mud everywhere.
Bloody hell, I can imagine it is. What if the horse has lost its rider?
Yes, I was trying to avoid it, but
I can't believe Mr. Wainwright wailed on that man. It was quite funny, actually.
Yeah, he wasn't having none of that.
No, he wasn't. What was his man? I don't know his name or nothing, but he was sitting on the porch, right? But on the lawman's porch. And Mr. Wainwright said to him quite calmly at first, he said, look, you're not a lawman. Could you please get off the porch? This is for the lawman. And the man just refused to move. And then he just kept coming up with all these hypotheticals, this bloke. And eventually, Wainwright lost his temper and said, look, I've given you a bloody lawful order. And then he said to me, Gruffy, can you go send a tip in so that there's a medic, because I'm about to kick this man's ass.
oh dear.
My
And
goodness.
he did. They had a fight outside, they did, and then he arrested him for being disorderly.
Well, that is disorderly. If you stand in somewhere and he says move, you've got
Exactly.
to. Otherwise, yeah, you are.
And I
being
do understand it. I do understand. Like, the reason the deputies say don't stand on the porch is because you might be mistaken for a deputy. And a lot of criminals, they target
that
people
is
who are in the law department. So it's actually quite dangerous to stand there unless you're given a statement. But the man was just being obscene, so Wainwright kicked his ass, which, you know, admirable, really.
I know there's a quicker way to get to Rhodes, but I like to bring the vicar this way because then he gets a nice view of this church, which is a very pretty one on the hill.
Oh, actually, yeah.
That is very true.
It is a very nice church, actually.
Maybe
You know,
they'll
when
open up
I-
this one day.
That would be lovely. You know, when I first arrived in the crossing, the first thing I did was go town to town and try to find all the churches. But from what I understand, Valentine is the only one that's open. There's a little schoolhouse in Armadillo that we used as
There
a
is,
sort of
yeah,
makeshift
yeah.
church. But
There's a lovely big church in Blackwater as well.
yes,
Yes,
it's-
and you
that's
have
still
the
closed up though,
cathedral
huh?
in Saint Geneva. But look, I mean that church, especially in the night time, that's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Right now, where would you like me to take you, Vicar? The parlour house?
Well, I wanted to go by the bank to make a donation to the Saints Angels
Oh,
here.
right, yes.
Yes, of course. Right, I'll park up this way then.
We can very much appreciate it, Father.
Of course, think nothing of it. You know, the folks out here who are trying to help folks, we gotta look out for each other.
Oh, absolutely.
People who run always make me feel very suspicious, you know?
Well, it's nerve-wracking when you're driving a wagon because they might just ride out in front.
Exactly.
Right, there we are.
Let me get the door for you. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're all right. You're all right.
That's
I'm
half my
used to
job,
doing
it's
things.
half
Oh,
my job.
yeah, I'm used to doing things by myself. So.
I won't keep
Sorry,
paid now.
Mr. Gruffy.
I immediately jump out and leap into action. Well, as
Oh,
much as
no,
I
don't.
can
Please
leap
no
into
bother. I'm just
action.
messing with you.
No, you're all right. You're all right, lad.
All right. Are you gentlemen gonna stay and maybe have a drink in the parlor house, or are you heading out?
Yeah, we'll have a drink with you before we I can't stay up very long, but I will have a Christmas drink with you before I go to bed. Of course. Well, you don't,
All
but
right.
you understand what I mean.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll meet you down there.
All right, we'll wait here for you. See you down there.
All right.
After you, Father.
All right.
Lovely stuff. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Are you sure?
I am absolutely sure. So I have a lot of church funds I've been raising for the last 6 or 7 months, and I don't necessarily have good ways to give it back to the community unless people come to me. You're actively doing something. You take that money, you put it to good work. I still got other money I can be putting to good work.
That is most generous for you. As soon as we get set up, I will make sure there's a little plaque saying where the donations have come from, and your church certainly will
Yes,
be
the Good Neighbor
first and
Mission.
foremost. The Good Neighbor Mission. We will definitely dedicate a plaque to you for that very, very fine donation, and I shall pass it on
Absolutely.
to
Thank
the
you very much
children,
for
the
the work
street
you do,
kids.
sir.
That is absolutely fine. That's very kind of you. I won't take up any more of your time, Father. You've done more than enough than I could ever imagine. Peace be with you and everything, and I hope you have a good evening. I'm going to just send a few telegrams because we'll be able to get some stuff moved forward. With definitely with that donation. Thank you so
Wonderful.
much.
All right. Well, you have a good
You
one, sir. You stay
you
warm out
take
there.
care. I will try. I will try. You take care.
All right. And they're down by the things. Let's go this way. Now, that man almost certainly scammed me, right? There's not orphans down in the fucking. There's not orphans in the fucking shit. I'm not an idiot. Sorry, I had to. I'm not an idiot, but I got all this fucking money that I don't know what to do with, so Yeah, I'm not. I don't think. Something tells me that guy wasn't fully on the up and up, but he picked the exact right mark because I've literally been looking at my bank account for weeks, going, "Fucking hell, what do I do with all this money?" He's going to the Telegram and he's writing like 5 other people going, "Holy shit." God, what I would pay to I wonder if that who was that again? That was I already forgot his name. I'm so bad with names. Oh well. I wonder if he is streaming. Probably not. God, I would love to see what's going on there.
I mean, I'll ask. I'll see what's, even if someone else takes it
Hello.
on,
Howdy.
Hello
Flash
there.
that motor.
Mr. Jack, not with you.
No, he said he had to write some telegrams. He don't want to take any more of my time.
Oh, all right, no bother. You know if you wanted us to take him back to the city or not.
I don't know. Well, let me crack a rupee here.
I got myself a cola.
Yes, I did get a whiskey, but that is the cold. That's medicinal. That is not because I'm going to stumble around the streets of Saint Denis being sick and smashing up bus stops.
Well, that's
Don't do
absolutely
that.
fair.
Although we went to this party and they had a present giving thing, and I got mine was a vintage bottle of cognac. I mean, I'm not going to drink that. I'm going to save that for a very special
It's a
occasion.
good idea, actually.
Because that will
Wow.
appreciate that well. But yes, I was
Well,
very lucky.
I got a lovely book. Would you like to hear a bit of it?
Now, I don't think you should trouble the vicar with it now. That particular book. I think that's more of a you kind of book. A
What?
private reading.
Oh, right. Well,
Yes.
Well, Father Thomas, it's a one-handed book, really. It's one of those.
You mean erotica?
It's quite erotic.
It's
Yes,
filth. To put it bluntly, it's
I don't
absolute
think it's
filth.
Well,
filthy. I
look,
haven't
look.
read that
I've
far
been
into
around
it,
the
to be honest.
crossing. I've been around the crossing for some time now, and I've learned that there are 3 kinds of people in the crossing. Right? There are people who write smut. There are people who read smut, and there's people who preach every Sunday.
Understandable.
Yes, that is
So
true.
everybody else reads it, but you don't.
Everybody else reads it or writes it, is what I've discovered.
If I
I
like,
don't.
and I don't. I'm not
wouldn't-
saying I would do this because I wouldn't do it. But hypothetically, if I was to accidentally, or someone was to accidentally
What is he
replace
like?
your Bible on your pew with one of the Smuts books, would you accidentally read it?
Well, I definitely don't think that would happen by accident, and I would very much not want that to happen.
There's
But
no
I
point-
would also
never do
say,
it, I would.
I would also say that I don't necessarily. I read out of the Bible in my own time. I don't read directly from the Bible during service. So
Yes, I mean, I don't read it. Admittedly, he did read some of it to me, which was,
Did.
well, you might say that was against my will, but, um,
Well, no, I
so
asked
yes,
if you would
I
like to hear
don't.
something. You said, all right.
Well, yes, but I don't read it and I don't write it, and I wouldn't like people to think I was some sort of filth merchant
I mean, this isn't actually
because
that bad.
I'm
This is
not.
just, it's quite soft, actually. There's no, like, it's not
Yeah, well,
detailed in any
yeah, I
sense of,
thought. Thank God for that. I thought you was going to give us some examples of the other thing. Yes,
No, of course I'm not going to do that. I'm in front of a bloody pastor.
yes, that's right. Well, look, the bottom line is he didn't buy that. It was a present, and
Oh, yeah, I didn't buy it. It
no,
was a
he
gift
didn't
from me.
seek it out. That's the point.
But I also got this beautiful pocket watch from Mr. Tabbs, look.
Wow, that is fine.
Isn't it? I never had something so fancy in my life. So I can tell the time when I become a lawman and be on time always.
Well, that's very important.
It is. I couldn't do without mine. I got mine when I was 18, and I've kept care of it all these years, and it still serves me well. You cannot be in coaches without a good pocket watch because that's chaos. That would be chaos.
I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Well, you need to know where you're going to be and what time you're going to be there, don't you?
Yes, you do. You do. So yeah, take care of that, and it will take care of you. That's how it works.
Well, I'll cherish it.
Oh, I bet you've got quite a lot still to do, haven't you, for Christmas, Vicar? Because you'll be busy the whole. You have to. You're one of the only people who has to work it, I imagine.
Well, the Good Neighbor Mission doesn't have anything particular planned for Christmas. I'll be here every Sunday, but Christmas I think is on a Wednesday, so I reckon that, I might actually try to catch a train back to Louisiana and try to hop back, within a week.
Yes, of course. But
Understandable.
we were saying earlier, it seems like for weeks we've been saying it's Christmas soon, and then all of a sudden it's knocking on the bloody door, and I didn't even realise it. I can't believe there's only 2
That is
days until
true.
it actually happens. It has
That
crept
is
up
true.
on us.
It was November 15th, and then it was like, well, Christmas, it's gonna be Christmas season soon, and then suddenly it
Oh,
was
it's crazy.
November 25th, and you're like, oh wow, it's Christmas really approaching, and then suddenly it's December 10th, and you're like, wow, it's December, and suddenly it's today, and we're like, what the heck?
I know, and then and you're like, well, I haven't got a turkey, I haven't got anything, I haven't sent anyone a letter, I haven't got any gifts, and then you're out and you have to go do it all on the
You
day
have to do
before
it
Christmas, don't you?
2 days. But I cannot believe it's only, what, another week? It will be 1904. Can you believe
know.
that?
It's hard to
1904
believe.
to be crazy. Wonder what all the new things they've come up with in 1904. Like they're trying
I
to push
bet you
electricity
think-
on us all, aren't they?
No kidding.
Mental. Like in the city, it's all over the bloody place. I can always hear it humming. It gives me a bit of a headache.
Yeah, I was very intimidated because I arrived in Saint Denis when I first arrived in the crossing, and I had never seen electric lights before, and
Never seen electric lights.
I had never seen electric lights because I was from the sticks of Louisiana, and so I come into Saint Denis,
understandable.
and my goodness, I mean, I guess I'd seen the electric lights on the steamboat I was riding on, but when I arrived in Saint
Right.
Denis, it was a lot.
Well, Louisiana must be like Wales then, because we didn't really have any electrical lights of anything. I mean, we barely
Well,
had a tree.
Yes, but I know a lot of people is against the electric, and I know it particularly a lot of people of my age, they was very against it. But as a coachman, I can tell you, it saved a lot of people because we can see better on the roads now than we ever could with the gas
Right.
lamps. So it's safer. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it is a better thing. It's
I
a
don't-
good thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing. It's different, and I don't know. And I don't really understand it. Like, how did they harness lightning?
It was to do with a kite sort of affair, wasn't it? Some gentleman with a kite.
Well,
I
you
don't
know,
really
it's
know.
funny. I'm a fairly well-read man, and I read up on this because I also was like, how do you get lightning in a little bulb? Like, I don't understand that.
Exactly. How do you do it?
Well, I still don't understand it, but they don't. It has nothing to do with lightning, other than
Nothing
lightning.
at all.
lightning is the same thing, but it's like nature. It's God making electricity, and it's way more powerful than the stuff we got in the walls. See, I guess we make our own electricity using like copper and magnets and stuff, and it's
Ooh,
like
the power
way,
of
way
copper.
weaker.
Goodness me.
I don't understand it, but apparently, from what I understand, and very faith affirming, I guess, is lightning is electricity, but it's more electricity than we could ever, hope to try to generate.
Oh, is
People get used to things. I mean, I am old enough to remember when the old candles, the tallow candles went out, and the gas lamps came in. And our cook at that time, Mrs. Payne, she was terrified of the gas. She was screaming and shouting. We had to slap her. And, eventually she got used to it. You just do get used to things.
Hello.
Hi there.
Gentlemen, how do you do? Anyone serving here?
Great.
I don't think
No,
so.
it's a self-service sort of affair tonight, I'm afraid.
Self-service.
Get it yourself, I'm afraid.
All right, then, old man. Very much.
Is that
What
Father
is this
Ramos? I can't tell.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Asher. How you doing?
I want you to meet my pappy.
Oh,
Hey, pappy, come meet Father Ramos. He's just pretending he doesn't know me really quick. Come here, Father Ramos.
All right, okay, no problem.
what is it now?
This is a priest. He helped change my life for the better.
Oh, great.
Taught me how to make cigarettes.
I can't wait to meet him.
Turn around, he's right there, yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, nice speaking to you as well. Thanks for that, son.
Yep, have a good one.
Oh,
Oh dear, well right, I've just seen the time. I'm afraid I am going to have to get back to the city. I can't have a late night
All right.
tonight. It's Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat, and this old man ain't put a fucking thing on to do. So I've got to get going and get that
All
All
sorted.
right.
all right. Well, I don't mind
Meet you,
accompanying
pleasure.
you.
Yes,
Come on. Telegrams.
okay, well thank you very
Come,
much.
Jim.
And Vicar, I wish you a very happy Christmas. Thank you for the service today, that was very nice.
Never know. what.
Absolutely.
Oh.
You have yourself a good one, Mr. Tebbs. You travel safe now.
I will do, and I'll see you, well, first Sunday you're back, I'll be there. Gruffy, you coming with
See
me
you
or you
later,
staying
Father
here?
Ramos.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
All right, you have a good
Give me
one.
just a moment to say goodbye to the...
Yes, I'll just-
Father
I'll-
too.
I'll
Is he
get
like
the,
the father? Hey,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Look at me.
All right.
Father?
I'm a member of the cloth. Yes, I'm a clergyman.
A clergyman. That's a big word for me. That one's probably a little bit too much. What's that mean? You a father? I used to know father.
He's a
I
preacher.
run the. I'm a preacher. I run the Good Neighbor Mission up in
Preacher.
Valentine.
All right. Okay. Okay. The little church in Valentine. That one.
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Did you know someone called Patrick?
Yes, yes. He was the one who started the Good Neighbor Mission, and when he left, he sort of left it to me to continue.
He
with,
did. Yeah.
yes.
We met. It's Tinker. Tinker the dog. We met a long time
Really?
ago. You might not
Wow.
remember.
No, I do remember,
Yeah.
but I didn't even recognize you. That's wondrul. Well, how you been doing, Mr. Tinker?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm doing good. I thought I recognized you, but I just wanted to say hello. That's all. I didn't want to be rude or nothing.
Sure, sure. Well, it's good to see you out and about.
Yeah, you too. You look after yourself now, okay? And nice to meet
All
you.
right.
You too. Very
Yeah, nice to
fancy
meet you.
dress.
Thank you. That's my Sunday
stay,
best,
stay
isn't it?
warm out there.
Yes.
Well
See you later. Have a good one. Oh dear.
Oh goodness.
I didn't want to leave you alone with them.
No, that Mr. Asher is quite a piece of work, that's for sure.
Are they wanted, are they?
Oh, I had no idea about that, but they are a certain type of individual. Now, Mr. Tinker is. Last I saw Mr. Tinker, he was like a bright young little lad who
He
loved.
didn't seem very happy. He looked quite ill, didn't he?
No, yeah. Well, he was. That's why I don't. He does not look like he's been doing well. No.
No. Well, he might have got caught up with the wrong crowd. I don't know if he's hanging around with the Asher and you say he's a bit of a piece of work, did you say?
Yeah, Mr. Asher is.
Do those lot tend to get up to no good, do you think?
Yes, yes. Although Mr. Asher is Mr. Asher is I don't know how to read Mr. Asher sometimes.
Right. Understandable. Would you like a trip to the city or not?
I don't think I'm gonna go to the city. No, I think I'm probably gonna
Understandable.
head on back to Valentine. Probably.
Oh, all right then. Oh, no bother. All right. Well, I see you around then. You stay safe, okay?
All right. You stay safe and stay warm.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I'll see you.
Merry
well,
Christmas.
I'm sure I won't see you next Sunday, will I? You won't be around. Or will you?
I should be around next Sunday.
All right. Well, if I am, then I will be at church.
All right. You have a good one.
You too. God be with you.
All right. Well, look at us. We did a successful Sunday service. I just realized I was using my push talk for that. Did a successful Sunday service. Well, what now? I guess let's go and get Job out of the stable, and let's head on back to Valentine.
Goodbye, preacher.
Have a good one. Find a bachelorette party. Nah, that is one of those once in a lifetime sort of things. That is still probably the craziest thing that's happened to Father Ryland. Got it out of the gate real quick. No, actually, you know what? Well, that is the craziest thing that's happened to Father Ryland. But the second craziest thing that happened to Father Ryland was watching Hatchlock fucking go over, like, hit the edge of a bridge trying to avoid me when we were both riding on opposite directions and just go over it like a fucking cinematic. It was crazy. It was so cool. And then I had to fish him out of the fucking river and I couldn't do it, so I had to run up to Strawberry. Oh my god, that shit was so awesome. So hilarious. Those were the days. Those were the days. Oh goodness. Now I'm old man Ryland. Oh goodness. Those were the days, back when I had my friends in Rhodes. All right. Well, we successfully did some Sunday stuff. Now the thing is I used to try to go out of my way to be around on Sundays, because everyone would know that I'm around on Sundays, and so I should probably do that today as well. But look at this wagon. But at the same time, I mean, plenty of people still know I'm around on Sundays, and they're not around for various reasons. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Bum bum bum. Feliz Navidad. Bum 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 bum. Feliz Navidad. Bum 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 bum. Feliz Navidad. Año Nuevo. Shit. I lose the rest of it. Curse you, 2 years of high school Spanish when I was 15. 14 and 15, learning hasta luego. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Alright. We're gonna make our way to Valentine. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, I will, even though I obviously got a free break by crashing, I didn't actually take a break. I just desperately tried to get everything working. And even though there was a lot of downtime, I was just watching. I was just sitting here. So I will probably go back up to the church and go sit in my little smoking spot and have a cigarette. Or I will just fully log off and end stream and maybe... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I definitely need to go into Twitch and go through my VODs lately and upload a bunch of them to YouTube. Because you have to do that. I have to do that. Maybe there's a way to do it automatically, but I don't want it to be automatic, because when I have a little 8-minute VOD where I start it up and then something goes wrong, or I realize that I started it with the wrong title, so I just stop it and change the title. I need to go through, and I'm uploading them to a YouTube thing, and in YouTube I definitely noticed that some of the audio is pretty quiet, but whatever, I don't care. It's to me it's just like, hey, I'm not ever gonna try to turn this into content full time. Or if I do, I'll change what I do. But until I get a computer that runs at a, like, I mean, look at this. You know, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, presumably. It ain't great. It's functional, but it's not great. Well, I shouldn't say that it's functional, because that's really tempting fate. But yeah, we'll get you know, one of these days we'll get a computer that ain't such a piece of shit. But until then, here we are. The thing is here's the thing, man. Like, it's so much money. Like, this computer, all I had the cost was I drove to Michigan, and then my friend gave it to me. Well, no, actually, that's not wrong. That's wrong. I had to put my own hard drive in it, so I spent like $50 to $100 on a hard drive at Micro Center or whatever. And I didn't even do that. My buddy picked it up on his way when we all met up. So I basically took a vacation and got a free computer. And so why would I spend a whole bunch of money on a new computer so that this one game can, like, function properly? Like, truly, it functioned properly, because... Wait, am I even on the right path? Yeah. Truly function properly, because right now it functions, but it does not function properly. I walk slower. I have the graphics set to absolute minimum in this utterly beautiful game. And so, you know, I'd like to fix that and have it work nice. And also, I mean, on my list of getting a nice computer of things to do is to set up some sort of voice changer the way Thomas does and play a female character. I think that would be very interesting at some point. But I don't know. I don't know that I'll do that, because I've never, even in D&D, I only played one female character, and it was Lady Roxana Warrose, and the whole point was she was from an age of dwarves where the difference between men and women was, like, very, very small. It's intimidating to me, because it's not like, because I'm not particularly, like, when it comes to gender expression, I don't necessarily consider myself a man or manually, like, but at the same time I'm a guy. Like, I've settled into the masculinity that I have, and I don't feel uncomfortable with femininity, but I don't feel like I can do it justice. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, man, how am I gonna do that? Like, I'm not a big macho manly man, but I'm not a, you know, I got a deeper cigarette smoking voice, and so I don't know. It's something I want to do. I mean, I could always do like an older woman and do like 6-pack a day Rhonda, which is a voice I used to do. And actually, the voice I'm doing now is sort of, it's a less gravelly version, or maybe it's the same amount of gravel, but it doesn't feel as bad as it normally does. I could do Rhonda. That would be fun. Although basically this is like Kona, or not Kona, Kono's, what was her name? What was her name? The name of that lady who was in charge of Kathy Beaver's frickin' scout organization. I can't remember her name, but this is basically her voice. It's just Roz, you know. Wazowski, you didn't finish your paperwork. Yes, Schmitty Schnoodle. Yes, Miss Schnoodles. Holy shit, man. That was some top tier RP. Like when I just go through what that was in my head, when I go through what happened there, Bees pretended that she had a fucking, it's like they just one upped each other in such an incredible way. Like Bees was like, all right, I invented this character, but it's clear that she's not real. And Wendy's like, okay, so I'm gonna have Wildfire pretend to be someone from SOS, and she's not real. And then Kathleen's like, oh yeah, well I'm gonna fucking reveal that my shit was real the whole time, which is a one-upsmanship of epic, epic, epic proportions. And then the end of that stream was so touching, and like Kathy B was like actually like really offended that she thought that she was faking, which is just so heartbreaking and awesome. God damn. Yeah, the reveal of there being actual people in there was, and then Wildfire and Wendy are like, what the fuck? Should we just run? Should we run? God, that was way better than anything I was involved in. Like the wedding was great. The wedding was great, and the bachelorette party was obviously great. But that was better than all that shit. That's what the character of Wendy was for. Was shit like that. That was the highlight of it. I still like, I mean, I pitched that everything should be made into a movie, but the story of Wendy, the summer of Wendy, would absolutely make for an awesome fucking, I'm thinking like a Quentin Tarantino style fucking or maybe not Quentin Tarantino, but I'm thinking like a little Django Unchained or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. What a fucking moment. Okay, well, we're not gonna call it. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. We're not gonna call it though. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get a snack and smoke a cigarette, and then I'm going to, during that time, I'm gonna figure out what I want to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so we're gonna figure out what we want to do. Okay. I want to enable my preview. I want to put up my away message. Okay. Did my viewership go up while I was away? What if Thomas Ryland talked like this? What if I did a more hick accent for Thomas Ryland? There's an accent I got to do. Alright. Freaking get settled. Get freaking settled. Did I somehow... seriously, got more viewers while I was away? What in the world? That's gotta be a mistake. Alright, Father Thomas Ryland, a little more smooth. Alright. Well, we can get changed out of our gear. Ignore this. Ignore this for now. Let's get... Oh, is that what happened? That's funny. That's funny. I did not know. Alright. Still got to get you to play some King of the Castle. You know, I don't have regular viewership like you do, friend. Alrighty then. Let's get Job and head on down to the saloon, I guess. Get my hat off in real life. I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings for the middle ditch of it all, because I think the title of his stream was that he's planning on doing roleplay tomorrow, and I didn't watch any of his streams, so if he, if he mentioned something explicitly, oh, there's my donut. I was like, my brother just bought donuts and gave me one, and there it is. Okay, get around this guy. Winston Pennygum, huh? All right, very interested. That'll be interesting to see. I will probably be doing... I mean, I'm trying to do Father Ryland stuff to a non-zero chance. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm trying to be around this week. This is going to be my last weeks before I start my job. So I'm going to be probably Father Ryland in, or maybe Arthur Chesterfield in. I don't know. Alright, well, no one is in here but locals. Shoot. Well, shoot. What are we gonna do? I did not actually think about one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I might end up just watching. Oh, I don't know. Alright, every single person is trying to talk to me. This is really fun. Yeah, alright. Well, I don't know. I guess I didn't think this through. Maybe I will just end stream. That'd be pretty stupid to just have gone on a long hiatus and end stream. I should do something. Fuck, I don't know. Missy Yak, what do you want to do? Are you trying to do some Jackbox or something tonight? I don't know. I ain't got nothing going on with Father Ryland. I did my church, you know. I went to Rhodes and did stuff. I know Mr. Ash was about. I don't know. Ugh. What to do. Well, heck. Yeah, I'm definitely around. Maybe send me a DM in Discord just so that something pings. I think I am gonna end stream here. What's that other game I was playing? Oh, yeah, I've been playing some Billionaire lately. I think I might just play. I've been playing through the StarCraft 2 campaign. I might just play some more StarCraft 2, honestly. Yeah, so as dumb as it is to have not just ended my stream, I think I'm now gonna end my stream. Sorry. Sorry, but the Father Ryland of it all just don't last super long. I thought Patrick Beale was going to be in this week. I think I might have missed him. I think I might have just entirely missed him. Yeah, that feels real bad. It feels real bad. It does. Oh well. All right. That's all. That's all I got. If you want to do Jackbox or something later, let me know. And as always, please play King of the Castle because I want to do that. I'm frankly, I'm trying to go freaking get enough people in here regular so that I can just play King of the Castle because I love that freaking game. I think it's awesome. But anyways, all right. Life on Earth is just a bunch of organic Van Neumann probes.